Yep, there's a little Polly doing what she does best. Turning gasoline into smoke and noise. There we go. Yeah. Hey guys, Chuck House in Mopar. I think Thelma might have the monkeypox or something. I hope it's a monkeypox and I hope we can cure it. So the other day, when it's 95 degrees out, I take her for a ride up the road, back here. I got some new headlight bulbs. These are putting halogens in, I guess. Got back, I'm pulling in back here, and I'm seeing a red light flash. I'm like, what the hell, is that the generator or the oil? It was the oil. Oil low light was flashing. Give it some gas, she quits. Now, there's a couple things it could be. I'm running 1030 oil on this. Or, you guys see all these first start videos, you know, will it run after 50 years? Will it keep running after 50 years is what they say, you know, because I mean, I didn't prime the engine. Oil primed the engine, and I don't know if I've wiped out the bearings or not. That would suck. So what I'm going to do is over here, I have a oil pressure gauge I've had for a bit. Nice gauge, Equus. It's mechanical, so I'm going to run this. I have no problem with this versus copper. You know, I mean, copper can bend easily when you're always doing something. I've never had a blow up, not that it wouldn't. A couple ferrules. I need to find these. I think they're at the hardware store. And I'll run it with through some hose. The sending unit's back there behind the dizzy over there, and it comes down. I think I'm gonna just drill a hole right here above the clutch pedal rod. So let's see what I can get. All right, there's my line, covered in rubber. I don't know, for looks, it can't hurt, you know, protection. These things are pretty tough, real tough actually. So what we're doing here is, I still got to secure, I drill a hole here, ran it through. I like to put a tie wrap around there and one on the inside, and then it doesn't go in and out, but it ain't going anywhere there either probably. So we're troubleshooting. What my plan is to there's a little Equus Chinese gauge. My plan is to start it up, check the oil pressure here at idle, and then get her hot, and let's see what it is then. So let's give her a pumpy pump. There we go. Hope I got everything out of the way up there. Nope. Stand by. It's probably not a bad idea to look anyway, but I forgot this. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything in the way. All right, battery's hooked up. I have no idea what to expect here, you guys, at all. So clutch is in. That's damn good. That is coal oil. So let's come back in a little while and see what's what. If we're lucky, if I'm lucky, let's face it, this is on me. She's gonna be 20, be great with hot oil. All right.
A few moments later.
Well, she's not hot. I'm not sure if the thermostat's open. She's well oiled, this motor. It ought to have a hell of a compression ratio too, because look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Poor old Thelma. She tired. My God, it never smoked like that before. Yeah, I did a 100-mile trip, you guys, round trip, and wow, yeah, it was down on oil. I mean, I had but yeah, that sucks. So you may need some K-Site motor honey in there. Some of that stuff for the rings, I don't know. Of course, you do a complete rebuild. Why not, huh? All right, no leaks. I don't think there weren't. No leaking. All right, we're gonna fill her up with VR1 Baveline, high zinc it says. Guys are using it. This stuff ain't free, guys. I could have saved $5 by just getting some 2050 Dino oil. This is supposed to be conventional dinosaur oil, no, you know, whatchamajigger in it, synthetic. And then dump $10 worth of whatever in there, zinc. I don't know why. Who knows why the pressure was showing low? Maybe that $20 pressure gauge I got in there's junk, you know, who knows. But I'd like to get a, if I haven't said this before, I'd like to get a T in there to get the light working again. I'll just have to find something. I'm sure I can do it. Anyway, all right, let me get this car up. I'll dump the oil and we'll check her again. Well, the oil continues to come out black. This is carbon crab, guys. Now what I'm doing, right, wrong, or otherwise, I put, I've got, amazing. I am running, what am I running? Marvel Mystery Oil in here. Now you might call that snake oil. It is, but they ran them in radial engine bombers by the 55-gallon barrel full during the war. And I had quite a lifter in my Dodge Dakota 5.2 that never made noise again. I'm sold on that shit. And they're still, these guys are still dumping this into the crankcase of $100,000 engine, radial engines. So, well, yeah, that could be contributing to my burning issue. It's too hot to wear a hat out here. Yeah, I mean, if it's breaking up crap on the rings, then yeah, or whatever. How does my hair look? Am I pretty? Yeah, and even stopped burning oil in that thing a few years ago, or slowed it down. Anyway, okay, let me dump this oil in. All right, try her again. Into the dark, mouse-infested, pee-smelling car. Let's get her neutral, maybe. All right. Now, I don't really think there's going to be a whole lot of differences going forward on this because it had good pressure. The one thing that doesn't change when it was hot, the pressure didn't drop. You'd rather it didn't, but you know, it's a crummy gauge. So here we go. All right, we'll let her warm up to operating temp and come back. Still there, smoking. I mean, yeah, it smells like burning oil. How about that? You wouldn't expect anything to change there. She's hot, holding. Boom. No, the oil burn's not going to change with fresh oil. I did not change the filter. Beat me up. I can take it. Yeah, whatever. So the oil burn. The motor clearly needs a rebuild. That ain't happening. Now, I'll be honest with you. If I didn't have any pressure, then yeah, she was coming out. Yeah, you can get parts for these. But I do have another ace up my sleeve, maybe to help a little with the burning oil issue. So yeah, here we go. Remember Tommy, that car, the vacuum issue? It's only getting 11 with the booster, the power brake booster disconnected. with it connected, it's getting 10. It's holding pressure. I don't know anything about that, but there's 4 tests I did from the internet guy, you know, YouTube guy. She just ain't, I don't know. So there's no hoses or bad. He's only got 2, 3, I guess, but I don't know. So that's an update on that. Anyway, all right, back to this lump. Elegant lady. All right, here we are. So I was planning on doing this next little trick of mine for your viewing entertainment and my pain in the butt, whatever you want to call it. Valve cover gaskets, seals, valve stem seals. These are supposed to work. This engine may only have seals on the intake. So I'm going to do is pull the plugs, pull the valve cover. We'll have us a look. And I'm going to bring them around to, I'm going to bring every one to top dead center, guys. I'm going to use air pressure. I've never done this. I borrowed this. I guess I bought this from AutoZone, but you really rent them. You can take it back. It's 25 bucks, whatever it is. It's junk, really, but I didn't buy it. They're no better, the ones you can buy. So, let me see about getting off this here valve cover. We'll have a look under there. I've been wondering. I'm sure it's stuck on. Stuck but good. All right. Okay. Not bad at all. They got a cork gasket on there too. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Now, I'll tell you why I decided to do this. I pulled a plug the other day and had a bit of oil in there. No joke. Here's the rocker shafts. Look like the Chevy, yeah, okay. 273 rockers. Hemi. Yeah. If I play my cards right, I won't have to lash them. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing to check, right? The lash. Anyway, all right. Let me get these plugs out. Plugs are out again. 2's about the cleanest. I was putting the temp gauge on there, you know, the infrared, and the middles were burning. They seemed to be hotter. There's, what is that? 6. Better. 8. Oily. This is 1. It was oily before. She's starting to develop a miss. Just a little thump, 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 thump when she's idling. Could be these ancient plugs. Running an 18 heat range. Oil burn, I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, let me lapse you up maybe. I know this isn't the best spot to watch, but it's the best I can do. Yeah, let's get these rockers off and take a look at them over there. See if I can do it with a ratchet to start. Nope. Ah, shit. I did look. Yeah, it looks like there's only seals on the intakes, and they actually look pretty pliable yet. Once again, probably not doing any good here. My God, guys. King Kong tightening. broke loose. God, 3/8 inch. Let's get a big one. Right, again, I don't want to get breaker bar out for this thing here particularly, you know. Jesus. I'm a little nervous, guys, about cranking too much, you know. They've been on there a while. You guys watch over here. There we go. Okay, maybe I finally figured out what some of you might have been saying all along, thinking all along. These are head bolts. These are not rocker shaft bolts. So, you know, I mean, I got a 3/4 inch socket. They're tighter than hell. So I'm like, this something ain't right. I really started looking. I'm like, well, hell, that's cast. So I busted out the service manual, busted out the torque wrench, put them back to 85. Anyway. Sort of sucks, sort of doesn't. Sort of sucks because I can't change the seals. Sort of doesn't suck because I don't want to change the seals. I'd have stuck a screwdriver in here, a little one, you know, and they're pliable still. So whatever. Yeah, so these people own a dealership, and they service their vehicles other than the rear diff back there. I mean, they grease the crap out of the front. And let's see. So let's try this. You know, that ain't bad, right? So anyway, I mean, she's just worn out. It's 100,000 miles. They ran it on freaking mineral oil, whatever they did in the 50s, barely. And but she does move down the road. She smokes. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add oil when it needs it. I'm going to change spark plugs when they need it. And I'm done doing that. Unless something catastrophic happens. And then she's going into parking. Anyway. All right, let's get her together. Okay. Let's see how she does. Get you a good old look. I don't know why I would have changed. Oh yeah. Totally awesome. But because what elegant older lady doesn't like a little jewelry? Yeah, I went and painted the valve covers, wired them all. Oh, it was terrible. There's still plenty of pits, you guys can see, because of course this is the top side and there's been mice running here. So I had this on the satellite, Louise. You wire wheeling that off and it's just pure rusty mouse pee. It's quite awesome. Yeah, figured in for a penny, in for 30 bucks in paint. This is Ford Argent something wheel paint. We'll see how it holds up. It'll be fine. Who gives a crap? Yeah. You guys probably done this before. I've used Plastidip on the looms, but right here, this is just wire protector, you know, shrink wrap. It works. It's okay. I ended up reusing, there's a washer under these. Similar to this. This came in the kit. This is a piece of 1/8" 1/4" freaking fiberboard. Most of all the rubber ones are good. I had 5, I need 6. So the middle one's got a fiber. We'll see if it wants to leak. I'm using these V-Power plugs. They're similar to the J18Ys that were in there. Good as any, I guess. I did get got a temperature gauge. I'm gonna throw it in. I forgot I had that other oil pressure. I think this, I mean, it's a good looking gauge. How good they are, we'll see. This was probably $25 on Amazon. 19, I don't know. Can't beat the price. I had scavenged you know, sun visor out of a 54, what the hell year? Yeah, it was a 54 Savoy in the junkyard. Unfortunately, this is different, but look what they did back in the 50s. This is kind of cool. This car doesn't do it. Look at that, you can extend it out. Kind of cool. Price there. So that's about it. I got to pick up Tommy's car. So we tested the master cylinder. If you haven't seen this video before, I've worked on his car a couple times. The master cylinder is fine, tests fine. Disconnected a vacuum from the master cylinder, and his car didn't go up. It's right at 11. About 1500, 1800 is up to 14. So there's an issue. Whatever. So we're gonna have somebody look into it. Somebody smarter than me. This is supposed to be yellow. I'm gonna paint it yellow eventually. You know, little jewelry for the Savoy. I may end up dumping some of that crap in this crankcase that Engine Restore they make. It has copper in it. It's supposed to help seal the rings. I understand it can work. I wouldn't put a whole can initially. I'd put a half a can, see what the hell happens. Yeah, what I'd like to do, and what ain't gonna happen for a long time, I really like to see an LA in here. 360, 318. I've got two NV 3500 5 speeds, 8 3/4 rear end. Then you can really haul ass down the road and hopefully not leave all that smoke. But anyway, that ain't happening for a while. So as always, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one. See ya.